Well, well, well. What can I tell you about this Hooters? Very interesting, very funny. First of all, it's one word to sum it up is chaos in that place. Uh, it's good. It's great, good effort. As far as Hooters goes, it was a Hooters. What can I tell you? We got them all over where I live, and so basically, as it is now, they have uh, mostly Japanese staff, but they have Americans, uh, obviously from some stateside Hooters. Looks like maybe a few different ones. I don't know, uh, all over the nation. Who knows? But there to instruct on how to be a Hooters girl. And actually, from what I understand, talking to a few of the girls that I've known that have worked at Hooters before as waitresses and whatnot, it is a very structured, very kind of tough place to work. They have a uniform, they have standards, you have to look a certain way, et cetera, et cetera. And then, especially if you do the whole Hooters pageant thing where you do the calendar and do all the modeling, touring stuff. That's, I hear, pretty rigorous. But anyways, here, there's, I guess, a system. That I'm not sure if it's going to work here or not. I'm sure it's going to have to be modified, and it's just. But I guess if you have rules and a way of doing things that you just learn it and do it. But here, uh, I guess the motto is. I think what is it? It's uh, delightfully tacky yet unrefined. I think that's the motto, and that's the whole thing here. It's so funny because there's not a place like this in Japan. I mean, everything in Japan is very polite and very uh, not structured, but it's just polite and it's just courtesy and common courtesy, really. And so basically, here at Hooters, they're here to train you to be a scumbag. To not be rude, but at the same time be kind of tacky in a way, but in a fun kind of way. So it's like, you know, um, they have this thing where when you place an order, you clip it to this clip, and then you slide the clip all the way down this little cable to the kitchen, and then the kitchen calls out, "Hey, order up, so and so," and you got to run over and bring it. Um, Uniforms are the same. They wear like a legging, some kind of a spandex tights, skin color tights, and then the short little booty shorts. So the little butt cheeks are hanging out the bottom, and then the tight tops. I gotta say that the waitresses here are definitely um, better looking than their American counterparts. Although there's a couple of cute little blondes, but yeah, definitely the J waitress here is very impressive, I must say. But anyways, that's the basics. I guess I got here just in time. There's quite the line lining up there, and so yeah, these Americans are kind of rough on the poor girls. They're like, hey, you got to do this right. You're not doing this right, and it's kind of basic stuff. But I mean, like I said, I guess Hooters is supposed to be kind of trashy, kind of not low class, but more working class. Grab a beer and a burger, shoot the breeze, with your buddy just getting off the job site. But at the same time, there's rules. Well, you got to take a person to a table, then you got to wait on them, and you're their waitress, and you have a section, and blah blah blah. Definitely just chaos. They were all over the place, and um, oh, and it was kind of funny. I did find a little Japanglish error in the drink menu. Uh, it's supposed to say the coldest beers in town, but there's no L in Japan, so it said the cordest, Cordest, cordest biru in town. So that was kind of funny. I pointed it out. The Americans didn't catch that either. So they're like, "Oh my God, I can't believe this went through." All they're all embarrassed and everything. It's amusing. Anyway, so that's pretty much it. Here I am reporting to you from Asukasa, Akasaka. Sorry, there's two places in Tokyo that sort of sound the same to me. Anyways, yeah. So Hooters. It's gonna be a bumpy ride, but yeah, it'll catch on. I guess they'll do all right. Although I think the whole concept of the sexy girls in service and all that is kind of lost on this culture, but it's definitely a novelty for sure. Um, Interesting mix. There's a lot of foreigners in there, uh, but yeah, a lot of Japanese too. So and then one guy, man, I swear he bought like every T-shirt, mug, hat, scarf, towel, whatever thing that they were selling. He bought it all. It was hilarious. Anyways, so that's it. Hooters, the first Hooters in Japan, second night they're open. So the Scumbag Flanders reporting to you live. Now I got to figure out what to do now. Let's go home and pack and do something on that side of town. All right, later, dogs. Choose.